Hi, this is Kathleen Stafford, and welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do a quick political reading. I had a few questions here. Let me get my notebook open that I wanted to do. I'm going to do political readings today. Just a quick video. I have an appointment this afternoon. And the first question I had that I wanted to read on was, the question was asked, will Trump turn on DeSantis, or will Trump turn on DeSantis? Yeah. I'm hearing yeah. I think Trump is a little jealous that DeSantis' numbers were a little higher than him at one poll. And I don't see DeSantis winning any presidential election, so I think he's too much like Trump. Well, the first card I get is Temperance. I think he's just standing, but Trump is standing by and seeing what's going on with DeSantis. Of course, DeSantis is keeping his loyalty and everything on Trump's messaging and trying to mirror that messaging in his own messaging, not taking care of the people in the state. Here's that messenger that he keeps on messaging the information for Trump. I get the Six of Coins, giving very little out to the people of the state, penance, rather than the help that they need or the support that they need in these times. But he thinks he's all part of the big happy family. But I see him leaving and having to move on to smoother waters, to different shores. I don't think the people are going to support him. He's not supporting the people, and I think he's going to have to leave. He comes up for re-election, I believe, in 2022. So I don't think he's going to hold on to his governorship. We can read on that and find out. I feel like he's going to be voted out just because he's not protecting the people. I heard the statistics that he had a 32,000 or 32 million margin, but he's lost 39,000 people. So 1,000, but he's lost 39,000 people in Florida from the COVID-19. So, if he's killing off his base, I don't see how he could possibly hold his margins, since this is a non-vax pandemic we're going here. Let's see, will he win re-election? Well, he thinks he's the King of Pentacles. He thinks he's got this in the bag. And he's in bed with the lovers, the GOP Trumpian party. But there's a lot of infighting. I think this infighting's in the state. The people want him to back them up. They want him to care. They want him to stand up and protect people, to back them, to make sure the people are healthy and safe. He's not doing that. He's going to need to move to higher ground with the Seven of Swords. I don't see him getting there. And he's going to be given an offer that he can't refuse. He's not. I don't see him getting offered the seat again. I think he's going to be voted out. So that's DeSantis. A friend of mine sent me a question. She wanted to know what's going on with Steve Bannon. He was rumored to have gone to Switzerland. She wanted to know, is that true? And if so, why? The why, but we'll find out. Steve Bannon. What is going on with Steve Bannon? Oh, mucky energy too. Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon go to Switzerland. So why? The bottom of the deck is 10 of Swords. So it's not a very prosperous trip for him. It looks like he possibly did go to Switzerland. He was going with an offer. I do have that, the Knight of Swords. He did make the trip. He did it for the family, the happy family. I think he's messaging for Trump or pandemic or political purposes. I do have the Ace of Cups. This is an emotional trip. It's confirming, yes, he did make the trip. But the outcome of the trip was the Four of Swords in reverse. I think he's feeling a little defeated. Whatever the purpose was, it didn't work. Whatever support or base information he was trying to get, nope, people aren't. Whoever he was meeting in Switzerland didn't connect with whatever the game plan was. So that's what I'm getting on Bannon. My question after that was, all the charges that Bannon had earlier. I wanted to know if possibly he's going to be looking at charges or his pardon being revoked. Since Trump was handing him out on a silver platter to his friends, is that going to come back and bite him? So that's my question. Will Bannon's pardon be revoked? Let's see. Getting a little justice here. Maybe, oh, I'm sorry, that's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, things are going to be moving forward. The truth. First card I get is Three of Hearts. Or the Three of Swords. Yeah, he's going to get some heartbreak out of this. I think this is not good news for him. The next card I get is the Seven of Pentacles. He's trying to fundraise, gather money. This may be about the wall money, that's going to come back to haunt him. Center of the reading, he was in partnership. I believe he was in partnership with Trump to collect funds and then made a deal with him to get a pardon. Chances are he probably purchased this pardon, donated money to him, whatever, to get out from under it. He's waiting for his ships to come in still. I think he's got a long wait. You look at that rough sea. I don't see him succeeding in whatever his game plans are. I think he's got a rough time going. And the final outcome card is the Hangman. I think he needs to start looking at life from a new perspective. We're all seeing him for what he is. I think he's misguided. I think he's out there causing havoc and chaos. And I don't really understand why they want to change the democracy in the United States to this fascist regime. If you kill off all the people, you kill off your workforce, you impoverish everybody, so you have more. Doesn't make any sense to me why they do this. But I don't see that he's gonna be staying free for too much longer. In regards to pardons, the other person I have a question about is Stone. Stone involved in all this insurrection business, and is this going to come back and bite him, and will he possibly lose his pardon too? Clearly that was with the interference with Barr, and then him getting pardoned. It leaves a really bad taste in everybody's mouth. Of all of Trump's friends and associates, and getting a hand slap. Oh, don't do it again. You're innocent. You're innocent because you're standing up for me. Pure loyalist. I'm not buying it. So let's see. Will his pardon will he end up back in jail doing his time? Will his pardon be revoked? Or will he end up with more charges? Which is another thing. I don't think they've charged him for everything yet. I don't think they've charged Bannon for everything yet either. This isn't looking good for him either. First of all, he's got the stars. I think the star is going to shine down on him and reveal some of his truths. And I get the high priestess. He thinks he's sitting pretty with this high priest energy, whatnot. But in the center of the reading, I have the two of coins. He's trying to find some balance. He knows this is out of balance. This isn't a good thing. That's followed by the Five of Swords. I think there's some fight going on here. I think the truth's going to be revealed in this infighting, this conflict that's going on with the GOP, all the investigations right now. I'm hearing he has some involvement with the insurrection behind the scenes. He may have been. Yeah, I'm hearing he's probably involved with pulling the groups together, getting them transported, organized. He was involved in behind the scenes. And his final outcome cards is he's waiting for that ship to come in. Once again, I keep on being drawn to those very, very rough seas. High turbulence. It's not safe to be on the ocean when the ocean's roaring up and acting up. I'm not seeing his ships coming in. I think he's got a long way to inshore, and his ship's going to sink before it makes it there. Yeah, I don't think it's looking too good for him either. And I do think he's going to get caught up in all this mess with Trump, since all of his associates always end up paying the price. That's not looking too good for him. And Then the next question that Rochelle sent me when I was chatting with her the other day was she wanted to know what Hicks was up to. Since she sort of disappeared out from the news lately, we haven't seen her. What is going on with Hicks? I couldn't find anything recent in the news about her when I looked her up earlier, Googled her. Let's see. Celebration in the background, 3 of Cups. She's celebrating. Maybe she's working on a book. I wouldn't doubt that. I think she is working on a book. I'm hearing, yeah, she's working on a book. First of all, the card I get is the 6 of Swords, the victory card. So she's feeling victorious in whatever it is she's pursuing now. I'm thinking it's a book. She's moving forward with this Knight of Wands. I think she's got something to tell. In the center of the reading, she's going to make some money on this book. I've got the 7 of Coins. You reap what you sow. So, yeah, I do believe she is going to be out there writing a book that's probably going to sell and do quite well. Should be interesting to see what she has to say from behind the scenes. Heading towards the outcome, I've got the Knight of Swords. She's moving forward with her truth from behind the scenes. I think she's gonna do a little bit of a background and tell what was going on. And the final outcome, she's got secrets to tell. She's gonna give up some of the dirt on Trump, what was going on. So yeah, it looks like what Hicks is possibly working on, writing a book. We'll see if I'm right. Mark this one on the calendar. Jot it down for future dates. Okay, the next question I had, which is my final question. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I've got to leave it about 10 minutes. McConnell's been donating a lot of money. He's done an about face on the Trump support in the GOP and backing, the loyalist side. He's putting a lot of his personal campaign money. It's his treasure chest. He's putting towards campaigning towards COVID now, encouraging the people of Kentucky to get vaccinated, mask, done that about face. And on top of that, after he'd announced several months ago that he was going to defeat anything Biden put towards the Senate, he was going to not pass. It wasn't going to make it. He's voted in support of the infrastructure bills, which really surprised everybody, along with 17 other senators that supported the Biden bill, and they got that passed. So we're really glad to see that happen. I don't know, I always felt like that was going to pass. They didn't get everything they wanted, but we're going to take the House, the Senate back, and it's going to be tweaked and improved. The money for tax structures and all that. We're going to have some changes in our tax structure. The wealthy are going to start paying more, and it'll cover those expenses. I think it's going to be really successful. I think a lot of people are going to get job training and better pay. And we're going to have some good stuff coming out of this. But let's see. What is behind McConnell's about face? I'm wanting to know, is he doing this to pad his cooperation? do believe he's under investigation along with his wife and some of the dirty stuff they had going on with that. The aluminum factories coming in, dark money, and contracts that transportation contracts that his wife finagled for his state, gave him preferential treatment from. I think he's going to, I think that's all being investigated. And I think his about face is maybe too safe face to say, hey, look, I'm supporting the people. I'm supporting the president now. I'm not playing with Trump. So let's see if that's what his motivation is behind this sudden change in direction and that he has going on. And let's see what I get here. Yeah, I think he's feeling a little pressured, a little bound up. He's afraid of those investigations, those swords of truth coming forward. That's my underlying card. He thinks he's the king of knight, or the king of swords. He's strong, powerful. Whatever he does is going to stand up as truth. Mcconnell thinks very highly of himself. And next card I get is the Two of Cups. I do think he's been in cahoots with Trump all this time, and his wife, the administration. The center of the reading, yes, is the devil. His connection, his plot, his seeking power, strife, greed, enriching himself, fulfilling his own agenda. This is what McConnell's all about. It's all about achieving his own goals. It's not necessarily the goals of the devil himself, but I think he's played along so that he could fulfill his own agenda, and it's been very clear that he's had an agenda of his own. Look at the Queen of Wands. Looking at this, I think this is coming from DOJ. They're under investigation, and it can come back and bite him. My final outcome card is justice. Yes, he's going to face justice for this. He is, I think that's what the motivation behind his about face is he knows that justice is coming. He's under investigation, so he wants to be able to stand up and say, look, I've been cooperating. Look at all the good deeds I've been doing. Get some clarification. Yeah, this is the decision he made. This is the direction he's chose to go to give himself better light. He thinks it's going to enrich him. It's going to make him look good. But we got the page of swords coming forward with the truth. So yeah, that is going to bite him. Okay, well, that was my final question today. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I do read my comments, and I will keep a list of the questions and add them to that. Political questions, send them on over to me in my email or put them in the chat is fine. I'm going to try to come on later today live. I have appointment and a few errands. Got to get my new computer. Just Chromebooks are on sale at Target, so I bought a new Chromebook at a really good price. Check them out. may vary from area to area, but I got it for a brand new Chromebook for under $200. So I thought that was a good deal. I just happen to have the money to do it. So I'm going to go pick up my new computer, go to the doctor's, and stop by and see my best friend before I come home. And I will try to get on and do a live later this afternoon. You have a great day. Thank you for supporting my station. And I will talk to you later. And when I go live, let's try to do some mini readings. If we get enough people in the room, since it's a new channel, we're sort of building the channel right now. I'll be happy to do mini readings and all that. So I'll see you later, and you have a great day.